Not only am I a former Republican congressman, I voted for Donald Trump in 2016. I deserve that. My mom said, you've always been a little slow. It took me a while. But I want to tell you, there are a lot of us Republicans for Harris who did make that mistake in 2016. I was a Republican. He was my Republican nominee. I did what most of America did back then. Shame on me, bad on me. I voted for my team. I realized pretty quickly after he became president how he only gives a damn about himself. And here we are 8 years later, and that is the contrast. 8 years later, we've got a Republican nominee for president who only cares about himself. And I want to remind you all, the greatest example of that, 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, he loses an election. But he can't put the country first. He can't put our democracy first. He's the only president in the history of this country who lost an election and refused to accept the result. And oh, by the way, he's promised and pledged to do the same damn thing this time around. We all here should really have great hope. I have spent every day the past 2 months traveling to every battleground state. We've been in Pennsylvania now about 9, 10 times. I love it here, by the way, great state. And in every state I go into, in every single state I go into, I get Republicans and independents who come up to me and tug me by the arm and say, Joe, I'm with her. I'm going to vote for her. I can't say anything publicly. And they get an embrace. They get a high five. There's something going on around the country right now country first. There's something going on around the country this year that the experts and the pollsters are not picking up. There is a silent movement of people that are going to do the right thing in 1 week, and they're going to put their country first.